Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, you guys. Today we've got Bleach episode 42 on deck, man. Real quick, guys, if you haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know that you have joined our awesome community, guys. But most importantly, guys, shout out to anybody who's already subscribed to the channel, and shout out to anybody who's over on Patreon. We do have Patreon, guys. The link is in the description down below. If you're already over there with me, again, shout out to you, man. Appreciate the support from anybody who is over there already, guys. It is free to join right now. There are other options if you choose to support the channel in that way. It would mean the world to me, but either way, it's free, and you can join over there, and everything is unedited. We are usually about a week or 2 weeks early over there, so feel free to join us over there. But with all that being said, guys, I'm trying my best. Like, I feel like I'm rushing through this intro, but man, I'm like sweating, dude. I literally just finished a workout, so I'm like sweating right now. I know I just said that. I'm like, man, I'm gonna record this next Bleach episode real fast before my kids get home from school. So we're gonna get into this, man. We just left. Ichigo is confronting Captain Kuchiki right now, and they are about to go at it, or they kind of have. They've kind of engaged already, but Ichigo's already shown Captain Kuchiki like, hey, I've leveled up since last time we met. Like he did. What did they call it? They called it like his speed step or something like that, where he basically like, it's almost like he does a step and then he's immediately like already cut you or chopped you up or whatever the case may be. And Ichigo was able to block that and show that like, hey, I can see you because of I've gotten so much better as a fighter, after fighting previous captains and such like that. So Ichigo is proving that he is on an entirely another level than what he was when him and Captain Kuchiki first ran into each other. So let's see how this whole thing goes down, guys. Let's get into this episode, man. This is Bleach episode 43, man. Let's go. Oh, back to Renji. What the heck is that? Is that a freaking monkey with a snake tail?
Sabimaru?
How long are you going to lie there?
Lazy scumbag.
Is that his
We haven't
Zanpakuto?
seen each other in
Oh yeah,
all
it
this
is,
time.
because it's got
That's
his
the kind of
Zanpakuto's all
greed I
highlighted
get
red.
From you. Your manners certainly do leave something to be desired.
I'm recovered and ready to fight again.
I want to take on that Zangetsu one more time.
It's kind of crazy that in Bleach they have all the Zanpakutos have like their own personalities and stuff. I mean, I'm sure we're going to learn a whole lot more and unlock a lot more details about it. But from what we know so far about the Zanpakutos, they basically, yeah, they have their own personality or their own spirit that lives inside of them. But they're also formed in many different weapons. Like we've seen swords that like his, where it's almost like it grows teeth and stuff. We've seen like Captain Kuchiki, where his sword like just disintegrates and almost becomes a bunch of micro blades that go and cut you up. Like we've just seen a ton of different versions of this, of the Zanpakuto. But I'm curious to know like all these spirits and such like that, if it's similar. And I'm only comparing this because I watched Naruto first, but you know how Naruto has, you have the all the Jinchuriki that live inside of hosts, but all the Jinchuriki spirits know each other, like they're all familiar with each other and whatnot. I wonder if the Zanpakutos are a similar situation where before maybe there was a past time where they were all like the Soul Reapers and such, and they lived within that. But in order to have to still exist in today's world, they have to exist in a Zanpakuto. I don't know, something like that. But
And this time I guarantee we're gonna win.
You idiot. You must have been brain damaged in that battle. He's no longer the one I must fight.
who's he got to fight
He's
then?
not. Well then, who is it? Who will you fight now?
Oh, we're not going to get an answer? Come on, bro. Y'all just going to leave us hanging like that, man? Oh, we're back.
So you leave me no choice. Before you become too full of yourself, I shall show you the difference
Scatter.
between us.
I'm not gonna lie, his voice actor is
The gathering
badass,
power
dude.
you could never hope
I love
to
how
bridge,
just calm he is.
Not even if you had 1,000 years of training.
Oh, I forgot Yoruichi showed up.
Yoruichi.
It's been a long time. Byakuya.
Yoruichi Shihoin, huh?
you know who that is? I've never seen her before.
No, but I have heard that name somewhere. She's
The former commander in charge of the Stealth Force and ex-general of the 1st Division Punishment Force, Yoruichi Shihoi.
Damn, so she was a high-ranking
I haven't seen your face in a while.
member in the Soul
You've
Society.
been in hiding for over 100 years. I thought you were dead.
You think you can beat this guy? You are a fool.
What the hell?
What are you doing, Yoruichi?
Did she just stab his old wound or something?
It's a drug, isn't it? A powerful anesthetic, maybe Gaten or Hoten, forced directly into his body to try to save him. What do you intend to do with him?
Oh, this is the voice actor for Gaara.
Ukitake.
Don't waste your time trying to help him. Neither of you will ever escape from here. Shall we give it another try?
Damn. So she's fast.
Did you really think you could escape with a flash step that slow?
Flash step, that's what it was called. Oh shit. He got her? Yo, what?
Did you really think you could capture me with a flash step that predictable?
Damn!
3 days. In 3 days, I shall make this boy stronger than you. Until then, consider the fight between you two postponed. Feel free to give chase if you wish, but Yoruichi Shihoin is not about to be caught by the likes of you.
Damn, bro. She said, give me 3 days and he's about to whoop your ass, man.
I've lost interest. Do whatever you want with them.
Damn, bro says,
typical.
yeah, I'm just done. I'm bored
He
at this
does
point.
whatever he feels like. I had a feeling you two were following me. How long were you there?
We arrived just in time to witness you stop Captain Kuchki from swinging his sword, and to hear you tell him his behavior was dangerous, my captain!
So you've been here right from the start.
Why do you always have to horn in on my action? I respected him first, and I respect him way more than you!
Huh? Why don't you just shut up, you moron?
Why don't you make me, you blockhead?
You wanna fight?
You
Let's go!
blockhead?
Enough.
That's
Keone,
crazy when
we need
his
to get
head is
medical
shaped more
attention
like a
for
block.
this wounded man. I'm afraid he's in bad shape.
Yes, sir.
Have Squad 4 send an advanced relief squad at once. Centauro, I want you to take care of Rukia. Carry her back to her prison cell.
Right.
Damn, so we got all the way to Rukia just for her to go back to the prison cell?
Move it.
No,
You gotta
no,
be
I
kidding
can't.
me, bro.
I can't let you put Rukia back in that cell.
Get out of the way now, booger face! You think I want to put her
Booger
back in that
face?
damn place? Orders are orders, and that's that!
Okay, I respect it though. He was honest. He said, look, I don't want to do this,
I'm
but
sorry,
I gotta follow
Rukia.
orders, man.
But Captain Ukitake and I will appeal to the top brass on your behalf. We'll get you out of there soon.
Sir,
You probably want to know why I'm helping you, don't you?
yes, sir.
It's only logical, really. We still don't know who killed Eisen. And you troublemakers are certainly prime suspects and an important source of information. Wouldn't want to kill you until we've investigated. There's one other reason. Though your efforts may have been clumsy, the fact is you and your friend here were trying to save one of my officers. Honor would never let me stand by idly and watch you die.
Who is one of his officers?
Hey there! You men go and search the Higashi Nijo area.
They're all
And
dressed
look
up
sharp
as
now,
Soul
these Rio
Reapers.
guards damn sneaky.
Yes, sir!
Thank you for reporting in. Come to think of it, though, I've never seen the two of you before. Are you new here?
Yes, sir. We just joined up this last term, as a matter of fact. I'm Orihime, at your service, sir.
And I'm Uryu. I'm glad we could be of help, sir.
It's so crazy how opposite the two are. She's all outgoing and loud, and he's just like... Bro said, alright, you can join.
Are you crazy? Steal Soul Reaper's clothes?
Shh! Not so loud. They'll hear us. Anyway, it's not stealing, it's borrowing. Haven't you noticed we don't look that different from Soul Reapers except for the clothes we're wearing? So why don't we just fix that? If everyone thinks we're Soul Reapers too, just think how much easier we'll be able to get around.
Well, you do have a point.
Go! Hey, yeah!
Sorry I didn't hear you say go. Orihime, listen.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Here are your clothes.
No, it isn't that. I was going to tell you that I think what you did out there just now was really amazing. You knocked out
we have a
those two
crush?
without using your spirit energy.
Or is he just genuinely
thank
like...
you. I learned some karate from Tatsuki. She told me I was pretty good at it. In fact, she said I was about at the yellow belt level, whatever that means.
Is that what she said?
Well, we'd better hurry up and get changed.
What was that?
Orihime, wait, you can't do that. Please put your shirt back down.
That's right. Sorry, Uryu. All right, then. Those two Soul Reapers said that we should head this way to get to the tower where Ruki is being held. I'm sure by now the others all headed that way as well. And if I know Ichigo, he's so determined he's probably already there.
Well then, we'd better get moving, right?
Huh?
You know how Ichigo always has to rush into things all alone. We need to get there and help him before he screws everything up.
Right. So, what squad should we say we're from if anyone asks us?
Good question.
We have to be ready to answer right away if we get stopped.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Don't tell me that somebody was watching them this whole time. Yup. Oh, it's the captain.
Hey, Ichigo, how are you feeling?
Where am I?
He's like, wait a minute, you stabbed me with your fingers.
Why did you do that? Why was I the only one you brought back?
None of you could have defeated Byakuya.
Bam. All with one hand.
Stop thrashing around. Do you want to open up those wounds again?
Why don't you go to hell?
One person was all I could carry, and still get away from Byakuya.
Then why? Why didn't you take Ruki instead of me?
I could have. But Rukia wouldn't have a chance of defeating Byakuya any more than the rest of them back there would have. You alone have the ability to do that, given the right training. So I brought you back here with me in order to give you that training. Besides, I'm sure the others are safe with Captain Ukitake there. But I am going to train you so you will be. And then you're going to go back and rescue everyone with your own hands.
Let's do this, baby.
How is the pain?
It's still there, but a lot better than before.
We won't be able to wait for you to heal completely. You're just going to have to ignore the pain and do this. All right then, let me start by asking you a question. I assume that by now you must have noticed that your Zanpakuto is always in its released form, correct?
Its released form? That's what Kenpachi Zaraki told me about his Zanpakuto. I guess that's why its shape is so different from other people's swords and why it never transformed, even when I tried calling out its name.
So you really didn't know after all, did you? Then I assume you also didn't know that Zangetsu can be released to another level.
Huh?
Not just Zangetsu, of course. All Zanpakuto swords have a second level of soul release beyond the initial one. That first level is called Shikai. The second level is called Bankai. Before any Soul Reaper can become a captain, he or she must have mastered both of these Zanpakuto releases.
Both?
That's right. Except for one, every squad captain of the court guard has always had to first master Bankai.
Which one?
Kenpachi Zaraki. As far as I know, in all the vast history of the Soul Society, Kenpachi is the only one ever to become captain without first achieving Bankai.
So essentially, in a way, basically, I mean, like, so he basically has so much untapped potential. We're talking about what's his name, Kenny. He has so much untapped potential that he's the only squad captain ever to be a squad captain without releasing. Because she said there's two forms, something else in Bankai. I've heard Bankai before. I have heard that term before. My son has brought that up to me, and also I'm pretty sure I've seen that on like TikToks before, or I've seen people heard someone talking about it before. But she said something about the first stage, and the second stage is Bankai. But he's the only one who has not ever done the Bankai, or known as then get his Zanpakuto's name. So he has so much ability without even unlocking that stuff that he's already on the level of a squad captain. So imagine if Kenny unlocked his Zangetsu, or not his Zangetsu, his Zanpakuto's name and abilities, but then also mastered the Bankai to go with it. Like that's scary to think about. I really like Kenny, as you guys can tell, dude. I love Kenpachi. I think he's a great character, but
The power difference between levels varies depending on the fighter's ability and discipline. But in general, it's accepted that with the Bankai release, a fighter's power increases by 5 to 10 times.
That much?
You will master Bankai in only 3 days.
3 days.
$3 days, bro. So in 3 days, we are mastering the Bankai. So she kind of explained what Bankai is, but also not really. But one thing I will say is we talked about way earlier in the episode about how the Zanpakutos are and how we have learned a little bit about it, but not entirely. But this was awesome that just so happens that literally in this episode, we learn more about the Zanpakutos and how that all works. But obviously she's talking about Ichigo is going to have to learn how to do this Bankai, which gives you a 5 to 10 times power increase to do it, which is essentially you're unlocking another level to your Zanpakuto. Because I'm assuming then everybody that he's fought in so far has not had the ability of Bankai, other than Captain Kuchiki, which I don't know if I'd say he fought Captain Kuchiki, but because they even said Kenny's the only captain who's not mastered that ability. So he has never fought someone with Bankai before, but now he's got to master the Bankai. My question is how much stronger does this get you? Because I'm assuming Captain Kuchiki also has Bankai as well. So wouldn't that just mean you level out, like your powers are even, essentially? Or unless Captain Kuchiki doesn't have, but she just said like all captains have mastered it except for Kenny. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how this all ends up working out and how it ends up helping. I almost said Naruto. My bad. Ichigo in the end, because obviously Ichigo has a ton of potential, same as Kenny. But obviously, if Ichigo unlocks this, does that mean maybe he's just on a higher level all around because of how much spiritual energy and pressure he has? So I guess we'll find out more as we continue on. So appreciate y'all for joining me here on Bleach episode 42, guys. We will catch you in the next one, man. Deuces.